Hello everyone. Welcome. My name is Connie Hubner, and I facilitate the wisdom and knowledge of Divine Mother. I've been doing this for almost 20 years, and it's extremely fulfilling, and Divine Mother wants me to introduce this to you. She really wants a personal relationship with each of you. And I can tell you from experience that a personal relationship with Divine Mother is beautiful, powerful, highly evolutionary, and extremely deep and full. My life has transformed since I've been connecting with Divine Mother. Today I'm going to talk to you on the subject of spiritual ascension. And before we get started, I want to explain this picture I have behind me is an image of the Divine Mother in her abstract universal presence. And then all around her are the different aspects of Divine Mother expressed from the traditions, the religions, the spiritual organizations of truth throughout the world. And what my purpose is to bring all of these different aspects of Divine Mother into one, into the recognition that Divine Mother is one presence expressing in many different ways throughout our world, always expressing with love, compassion, wholeness, and a deep concern for her children, wanting to bring the children of the world together into one family of humanity. Our world has become extremely divided and split, and Mother is coming back now to unify us, to bring her children home. So that's why I'm assisting Divine Mother in bringing forth her knowledge, her wisdom, her love. And today, again, we're going to be talking about spiritual ascension. What is ascension? Ascension is the birthright of every human being. It's the highest development of our evolution. We are all progressing on an evolutionary path, growing, becoming more self-aware. And as we become more self-aware, we come to realize that we are divine beings, that we are living in a physical form. And Divine Mother is here to remind us of that and help us ascend into the full experience of that, the full recognition of it. I'm going to connect with Divine Mother and invite her to tell you in her own words. And really connecting with Divine Mother is simple. I'm simply expanding and opening to her and saying, Divine Mother, come forth. And she's immediately flooding me with her presence. And she's saying to you, I love you. I want you to know who I am. And I want you to know who you are. I want you to know the magnificent being that you are. And I'm coming now to help you understand who you are and embrace who you are and bring forth the gifts that you have brought here to this world to share with others, to help Mother Earth lift into her divine destiny as a sacred planet. Mother Earth is a beautiful planet who has given herself to the human race for their home, allowing the human race to use all her resources to sustain ourselves, to grow, to learn, and to embrace the highest level of our spiritual destiny, which is the Ascension. Now what's happening on the earth at this time is tremendous energies are coming in from really the core of the universe. Some people call it the central sun of the universe, enlivening our galaxy, enlivening our solar system, specifically enlivening this earth, waking up the earth and the people of the earth, so we can grow and learn to love one another and really progress in that awareness of our unity with each other, assisting each other, being compassionate with each other. The Ascension is an extremely beautiful experience. It's when the whole physical body transforms and is capable of maintaining a very powerful state of awareness. A state of awareness which allows the body to lift, to ascend, to expand. And dormant abilities in the body wake up. Truly, the human race is a race of gods. And yet, coming to this planet, we forget who we are. The density here, the vibrational band, is very narrow. Or I should say, has been very narrow, because now it's expanding. You have more access to higher frequencies that are necessary to really sustain the ascension process. Of course, in antiquity, you've heard of people who have ascended. Jesus Christ ascended. Mother Mary ascended. There are many ascended masters you might have heard of. So the ascension is possible for those embodied in a physical form. And I want to encourage you to embrace it simply by moving into your heart. The heart sustains the ascension process. As you continue to work with your heart, you find that blocks and discord and agitated vibrations in your system start to break up. In fact, I've given many divine tools to help you break them up. The break command itself is something where you say break, break, to the vibrational structures, the vibrational prisons that you have been encased in for a long time, many lifetimes in most cases. So we say break, break, break. And because you are a divine being, these structures have to break. You are in charge of your vibrational field. So you're commanding from your divine presence, and I encourage you to work with me as one with me. And we break these structures that have been holding you back, that have been limiting the truth of who you are. I want you to know the truth of who you are, the divine being that you are, the great power of love and truth. And when there are blocks in your system, when your system is compromised, you're less able to access that experience and use it in your life. So I've introduced a whole series of vibrational tools to assist you in accelerating your ascension process. The most important thing is accessing your heart. And because so many people are caught in their heads, I encourage you to breathe into your heart. It opens the heart. It deepens your heart. Bring the breath in as though it's coming from outside the chest wall, directly into the whole upper torso, even including the solar plexus. Breathing into your heart brings life force into the body and into the heart center, which enlivens it. Another thing that's necessary is, as I was saying, breaking up the old energy structures created by negative thought forms, created by painful experiences in your past, created by misunderstandings, programming from the world mind, programming that you've received since you were born, from other people who didn't know who they are and how powerful and important it is to connect with the heart and allow this evolutionary process to proceed from your heart. So I have all kinds of tools that I'm offering you. And I, of course, work with you when you use these tools. So when you say break to these cages, whether it's depression, anxiety, anger, fear, break, shatter, break. You're breaking the bars, the structures, the energy wrapping around you that has kept you in a small place. You are an expanded energy field. You are actually an infinite being. So to keep an infinite being tied up in a small room is very painful. So we're breaking the bars, the ties, the ropes, the constraints. Break, break, break. And that's what the break command does. Another need is to send concepts and belief systems into the light for transmutation, to change them, lift them. To help them lift means to help you ascend. So at times I'll ask you to say, go into the light, to the old fear, to the heavy feelings, to the burdens that you're carrying. Go into the light. You are a divine being. You are here to ascend. You are here to lift into the most advanced stage of your evolutionary process. And as you do that, all of these other things fall away. But they need some help. To get out of the pain quickly, you can help. You can change this old energy into ascension light. In fact, ascending light is one of the tools. Pouring ascending light into you, into your body, into your energy field, into the aura around your body. More and more ascending light pouring into you. And you can claim the ascending light. Spiritual ascension is well underway on this planet, but most people don't know it. And when they do know it, they don't know how to accelerate it or engage with it. I'm here to help you participate in your ascension and break the structures that are dragging on you. Open the heart to reveal your divine purpose. You came here to give something to this planet, something that will help it evolve into its divine destiny, something that will help this society change for the highest good of all. You know how to do these things deep in your heart, but the heart has been covered over, and we have to break it free. This is your power. This is your divine power in your heart that we are breaking free. And it's very practical because you want to assist the planet, engage with the earth plane in a positive, uplifting way and ascend. In the ascension, you know who you are. You recognize that we are one, that you are one with God and one with all that is. And this physical body is a divine vessel on the physical plane through which you can express your divine power. The divine power is always the power of love. The power of love that wants to give and help and expand the universe. So we're working with this greatest power in the universe to break through anything that is attempting to block your ascension. And honestly, these are the old patterns. This is the world mind. The world mind has to change. We have to break the old world mind, which believes in fear, control, suffering. Break, break, break. It's an energy field that can be shifted and changed, broken, and the light can move through. Just like the sun is always shining, even if there are clouds covering it. You know the sun is always shining. And when you know that you are always shining, the real you, you now have a way to dissolve the clouds that are covering you, to break through. This is why I am here. This is why I, Divine Mother, am coming forth, to bring you back to who you really are, and to bring this planet back, to balance what has been damaged, not only within yourself and the whole human race, but in Mother Earth also. To break the constraints and let the divine energy flow. There's always some divine energy flowing. If it's completely blocked out, the body would cease to exist. So as long as you are in a physical form, you have the ability to enrich this physical form and enrich the vibrational field around it. So let's start allowing the spiritual ascension. It has tremendous practical importance to this physical planet and to the embodied human race. In Ascension, life is very different. As I said earlier, it's governed by love. There also aren't the challenges of I can't, or I won't, or I don't know how. In the state of ascension, you can, and you will, and you do know how. Because your consciousness of yourself is expansive. You don't identify yourself as a small, limited being, but as an infinite, unlimited being, with all the resources of the universe at your disposal. And because your heart is stabilizing the ascension process, nothing harmful can come from the ascended one's heart. Only good can occur. In fact, as you ascend, you recognize that you are always in service to the greater good. Your life becomes a service to humanity here on Earth, to the solar system and other aspects in the cosmos. It's a very powerful and beautiful recognition of who you are and what you are capable of. I said earlier that human beings have a divine destiny, a destiny to recognize their divinity, truly to recognize that ye are gods. And in that situation, you have access to all the skills and abilities. The physical body is not an impediment. You can move your physical body regardless of what the old laws of nature tell you. And everything that you do is in complete harmony with the universe. Earlier, when I say you can move your body, you can lift the body beyond the law of gravity if necessary, if that's important. You can travel places where you may need to be. You can serve humanity in more profound and comprehensive ways. But these things aren't for show or for they are for fun, they are fun, but they're not for power or control or arrogance. They're only used for devotion and expansion of devotion. I said earlier the Ascended One is in service to the divine. And that is a very beautiful condition. The heart is the leader and the guide, and love guides all your choices. And your choices expand when you are in an ascended state. So I am encouraging you to connect with me, Divine Mother, so I can assist you to grow into this condition that we call ascension, to lift yourself and learn about yourself. There's so much about you that I would like to share with you. The wonder of who you are, the beauty of who you are, and the special skills and abilities that you have brought specifically to help Mother Earth lift and to unify our human race. I love you, and I'm asking you to connect with me. And then I'm asking you to use my vibrational tools to change the heavy, dense energy around you and on this planet, to bring in the light in a very specific and powerful way, to never have to feel a victim again, to always know that whatever the condition facing you, you can manage it and change it if necessary. And of course, it would be necessary if the condition around you is in any way damaging life. So these vibrational tools are extremely useful as you move along your ascension path and help the world ascend. You are whole and one with God. I want to help you experience that. It's one thing to intellectually know it as a concept, as an idea, and agree with it, but that's just the beginning. The real knowing it is in experiencing it with your awareness, in your heart, with every breath, with every heartbeat, allowing your physical form to evolve to its highest status, where every cell is enlivened and knows of its union with God and with all that is. This is the process of ascension. It's an experience that I want to give you, that I will show you how to embrace. And it all starts with your heart. I live in your heart. So as you move into the heart, you're going to connect with me. And I want to thank you for connecting with me. I love you deeply. I know who you are. You are not alone. Let me show you more. I invite you to bring me into your life. I'm already in your life, but because you have free will, you can choose to ignore me or to embrace me. I am asking you to embrace me and create a relationship with me. I will help. I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you for being who you are. You are beautiful.